Hey there, TRW crew. Matt Vassallo here with the RhinestoneWorld.com. So Christy on the Facebook page had a little question as far as a design that she was working on and was getting some issues with the glitter and just as far as the different welding features. So I knew it was something that was going to help a lot of other crew members. So I had Christy go ahead and shoot me over an email the file so I can take a look at it. And then I figured I could make a video to share with all of you because obviously if Christy has this question, there's going to be other crew members that have the question similar to this down the road. And that's where we get our ideas for all of our videos. So I figured this would be a perfect opportunity to be able to get a video created on something like this that's going to obviously help Christy and help the rest of you as well, hopefully. So this is the post on the actual Facebook page here where she was working on this Colts design. So she did send it over, and thank you, Christy, for continuing to work on the design. So obviously she was trying to work it out and fix it so she could figure out how to do it, because obviously if we just did it for her, that's not going to help her for the future and doing designs in the future. So Christy did work out most of the questions she had on it, but when I did get the file, I did notice one thing that she definitely wants to switch on the file, and just to show all of you as well. So I'm going to pull it up here in Corel X7. So this is the file that she had sent over. So as you can see, this file right here and this one right here, see the difference of how good the glitter looks? So one thing you can do, if you have the glitter very small, it's going to, like the actual design very small, it's going to look more pixelated like this. Where if you make it larger off the start and then add the glitter, it's going to make the glitter look better like this. So I see that Christy already did figure that part out. Or also if you're using text, make sure you convert it to curves before you add the glitter, and that's going to also make the glitter look better as well. So let's get rid of that one. So the first thing I noticed when I saw this file is obviously I'm guessing that Christy was going to use glitter with glitter. So this is a file from our website that we did as a free giveaway, this football skeleton design. And then she did an awesome job of adding the Colts in here with the ribbon. That looks great. She fitted in nicely. The design doesn't have any dead spaces in it. So Christy, great job on the design. It looks real nice using the envelope tool like you did to enlarge it so that Colts fits in there like a football. So great idea with that. Now the only thing I did notice is the first thing I always look at is I go to my wireframe. So I knew that because this was our file that we already had the trapping method built in here. But as soon as I switched it to wireframe, and even before I switched it to wireframe, I could see on her two cuts right here when she did the templates that they were filled in. Where if this were glitter with glitter, we wouldn't want to layer that silver glitter directly on top of that pink glitter. So I could see with these two cuts, and that's why I shot Christy a message real quick on the Facebook page to not cut the file yet, is because if she did cut this file, this CLTS would be layering directly on top of the pink glitter of this CLTS. Now the pink is separate, so that's okay there. It's just this is where the issue would come in. So the thing is, it's a little bit harder because she already completed the design and welded everything together and combined it. So if I move this silver right here, it's all silver and then all pink. Now what I could also do is I could come here and I could break it apart. So now you'll see the S is separate, the T is separate, the L is separate, and the C is separate. And then all of these are separate as well. But remember, these up here and the bottom down here already had the trapping method. And then this pink right here, when I go to the wireframe, we also needed a little trap on that edge too. So I would actually spend a little bit more time and just change this around. I'm going to show you exactly how I'm going to do that. So I'm going to keep it welded like she has. And I want to show you a different way just because I want to fix that little area down there too. Okay, so one way I could do it if I didn't have this little hiccup down here at the bottom is I could do what I just did and go here to break it apart. So those are separate now. And then I could highlight the C, or I could do this right here and see the pink. Now the pink is not broken apart yet. So watch, if I hit the silver, hold shift, silver, 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 and combine those together. So now it's just that Colts part. And then I hold shift, click, and I have, let me go back there, hold shift and click on my pink. Now I have all that silver and the pink there. And now I'm going to go over here to the wizard and hit magic trap. So now when I go in and do a wireframe, this is what you're going to see. There wasn't anything to trap up there, so that's good. It didn't do that part, but now you can see the Colts area here is trapped, so we're good to go. So watch the difference when I go back to my enhance frame, and I'm going to bring this down here and just duplicate it. Now, remember, those silvers are still apart right now, and these are. So I'm just going to make sure that those are all combined as one. So I'm going to click, shift, and then I'm going to click on each of these silver areas here. So click, click, and click. Make sure I have them all. Yes. Control Z to go back. And go ahead and combine, highlight, templates, and create magic templates. And see the difference of the templates now? So the difference now is now that CLTS is actually hollowed out, and now it's going to give you that actual trapping method so you can do the glitter with the glitter. Where if it were cut before like this, that silver glitter would have been layering directly on top of this pink glitter, and it wouldn't have had any good bond to the shirt or bag or garment or whatever you're applying it to, and that's where that issue is going to come in. So that's an easy way to fix something like this. But then again, like I was saying before, when I go to my wireframe, see this part right here is still having a little bit of an issue. And it isn't going to be big. Honestly, almost everybody out there would probably not even notice that. And your customer would probably not even notice it as well. But the issue is going to be is these little areas like this little area like this. So what I would have done, even though 99.9% of your customers and probably even a lot of you out there would not have noticed this, here's what I would have done. And I'm going to keep this one just so you can see the difference because I want you to be able to compare each of them. So I'm going to bring this back to where we had before. So let me go to my wireframe. And I have the trap built into that. So what I'm actually going to have to do is I'm going to have to copy this just so it's saved. And then I'm going to Control Z a bunch of times all the way back to our original design. So here's our original design. And here's the one that I just did. So we'll throw that out of the way for a minute. And again, I want to spend a little bit extra time on this because I want to show you what the difference is. And it's just going to make it a little bit easier. Because the thing is, if you make 100 of these shirts, making this little change that's going to take 2 or 3 minutes longer is going to save you a lot of time in the long run. So see, again, we have the C that's all filled back behind there. So this is the original file. So what I want to do, and I'm going to duplicate the original file and I'll move that down here as well. So what I want to do is, let's get rid of these. We don't need this area in the way right there. I want to actually redraw this pink. So I want that pink area to be filled there and this pink area to be filled here. So a couple different ways I can get a complete fill there. Here's the way I would probably do it just to make sure that there's no extra nodes or anything in there. Is I would click on the pink and I would create a boundary. Okay. So I created a boundary and I'm going to show it to you. There's our boundary. But we do have some issues. We have a fill area there, and in the two S's. Okay. So to get those, I would actually just come down here, and I'm working in CorelDRAW X7. I would just go to my Smart Fill tool, and I would click in there, there, and there. So it did a Smart Fill inside of there. Now I'm going to hold Shift as I click on each of these, right click to get rid of the black outline, and left click to turn it blue, and then I'm going to combine it. Okay, so I got that combined there now. Now what I'm going to do, you can see all of those are combined. They're one. I'm going to turn my main outline all yellow. So you can see that's that outline that I created, that boundary around it. All right. And I'm going to click on the boundary, right click just to get rid of that black outline on it. Now I just need to do a quick trim. So I'm going to click on the blue, hold Shift, click on the yellow, and just trim those out. So now I can get rid of these blue, take this yellow, I'm going to send that all the way to the back, and then I'm going to delete my original pink. So you can see we're right back where we were before. If I change it back to that exact same pink color, you can see this is exactly what it looked like before, but behind the scenes, it's all filled in. Okay, does that make sense? So all of that magic trapping that we had done before is all fixed now, and it's all filled in. So now what we can do is highlight the entire design, come over here to Edit, and go to Magic Trap. Let's click on the Magic Trap there. Doesn't look like it did a whole lot, but watch. When we go to Wireframe now, everything's magic trap perfect for us, but also this area down here now also has the magic trap. So I'm going to show you the difference. Let's go to this one that I did it the quicker way and zoom in. See how this is two lines directly on top of each other? Your shirt's going to be showing through there a tiny bit, enough to where I would notice it. Most of your customers may not notice it, but it's going to look a lot better this way, because now you can see that's actually overlapped a little bit. See that? So it's got that little bit of give, so you won't have any of your shirt showing through in that spot, that spot, that spot, or that spot. So 1, 2, 3, 4 different spots that your shirt or garment could have been showing through. That problem's now solved compared to where this one, we did it a little bit quicker, but I'm not going to like the look of that just because we could have and probably will have a little sliver of that shirt showing through. So let's go back to our enhanced frame. Let's get rid of that one, and I'm going to compare it with our original again. Click there. We're going to go templates, create magic templates, and this file is done and ready to cut. Of course, the only thing we need to do is actually mirror it. But you can see that's all welded together, all perfect. The Colt's perfect. So magic trap perfect, and this file is ready to go. So hope this video helped all of you out. It will help you with different designs as you come to different points like this, but the Smart Fill tool, the Create Boundary tool, a lot of different tools here in CorelDRAW and different things you can use that are going to save you time, but more importantly, they're going to save you a lot of time when you're pressing your shirts, when you're cutting your heat transfer vinyl, and then make your shirts look a lot better when you're pressing those shirts so you don't see that shirt showing through there in that little sliver area. So it's going to make your design look a whole lot better for your customer, a quality product that you want to actually sell to all of your customers all the time. So again, I hope this video helped you, Christy, and everybody else here on the TRW crew. This is, again, where we get all of our ideas to do these different videos is from all of you to help you out. And we figure if one of you have a question on it, many others are going to have questions as well. So that's why we like to create videos like this to help all of you. Because, of course, like we always say, the more successful your business is, the more successful the Rhinestone World is as well. So, again, hope the video helped you. If you guys do have any questions, make sure to give us a call. The number's 941-755-1696. This is Matt with the rhinestoneworld.com, and you guys all have a great